SukiMellow is back in the spotlight, and let's just say it is not for a very good reason. So, to give some context, SukiMellow is a streamer who has recently gone viral for attending Kai Cenat's Streamer University, and before that, making interesting TikTok content. In any case, SukiMellow was recently live streaming in a Walmart, and she was doing a challenge to see how many pranks she could get away with before presumably getting kicked out. Eventually, she decided to do the Apple Pay prank, which is a popular prank on social media that involves playing the Apple Pay notification sound in close proximity to another phone to make it seem like you're taking money from someone. Take a look.
Please! Please!
No, look. Let me have. Hey,
Let me have your phone!
No,
now.
it's not.
Have your phone or I'll hit
Now, as you can see, the lady in the clip didn't take too kindly to this prank. And this is pretty messed up behavior when you think about it. I mean, she probably doesn't know too much about social media pranks, or even just technology in general, to know that there was basically zero risk in anything actually being taken. That lady genuinely thought she had just gotten robbed, and she couldn't do anything about it. Now, when this clip got spread around the internet, people were outraged, with one Twitter user replying to a post of the clip saying the following: "Yay, another degenerate IRL streamer who films themselves harassing others." It's definitely true that there is no shortage of prank live streamers like Jack Doherty, for example, that go around bothering people for views. And as you can tell by the 102 likes on this reply, not many people appreciate this sort of content. Another Twitter user criticizes SukiMellow by saying the following: "Imagine being so talentless you have to prank elderly people on mobility scooters for views. This is pure, low-life behavior." This tweet emphasizes the fact that SukiMellow's choice of victim wasn't exactly the morally best option for this prank. I mean, I think most people would just prefer if she didn't do it to begin with, but this just goes to show, if you bully elderly people, the internet does not respond kindly. Hopping over to the livestream fail subreddit, a commenter backs up this idea. "My understanding, Suki performed the Apple Pay prank for clip farming purposes. Of all the normies in public she could have selected for performing this prank, she selected an elderly disabled woman. Based on this understanding, I conclude that Suki is a trash individual." Anyhow, SukiMellow has recently been hanging around a lot with a certain prankster called Kanel Joseph. Now, the nature of their relationship is not really mine nor your business, but a lot of people are suggesting that he may be rubbing off on her, especially now that this clip is getting spread around. One Reddit user saying the following: "Not surprised she's doing stuff like this. She's been hanging around that scumbag Kanel Joseph. Kanel Joseph went around with a bag full of milk, trying to get a reaction out of people for a YouTube video." People are also spreading this narrative on Twitter, with one Twitter user saying the following: "Not gonna lie, Kanel ruined her, bruh." And a few people are just disappointed, suggesting that she is throwing away all her potential after she made a name for herself at Streamer University. One Twitter user says the following: "Well, there goes her current hype. Why did she resort to this stuff when she's getting popular already?" Twitter user describes their disappointment in a little more sympathetic a manner. "I thought SukiMellow was alright when I saw her streams. I hope her content doesn't begin to stoop this low now. Nobody wants more nuisance streamers. There's so much better content you can make than harassing old people." Now, I personally was a pretty big fan of SukiMellow during Streamer University. It is definitely very sad to see her doing these types of things so willingly. What do you guys think about this situation? Is SukiMellow really in the wrong, or is the internet just overreacting? Leave your opinions in the comments down below. If you liked watching this video, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. It only takes a second and you can always change your mind later on. That's all for this video. Have a great day, guys.